Hello and welcome back everyone to Kazamaza chess channel, and I hope you're enjoying the content so far. And I would like to say just a reminder for you to if you want to send me your games, please post them on the comment below, because as I said before in my previous videos that light chess messaging system is really like not that good, so it's hard to keep archive for all the games I'm getting on lightchess.org. So it will be easier for me to track down your games if you post them as a comment. I mean, post the link. So, okay, so that being said, this game is sent to me by my friend Mizly, and Mizly, he's a member of our team, Cool and the Gang, and he's responsible for the Discord server. So he's the owner, and he managed the Discord server. And so feel free to check our Discord server. It's really fun, and we have so many members, and we share so many stuff there. So feel free to check to follow Mizzy on lightchess.org, and to um, follow him also on Discord. So, Mizzy is playing with the white pieces and his rating around 1600, and his opponent name Dragonich, and playing as black, and his rating around 1900. And they are playing rapid rated 10 minutes. So let me just flip the board here. Okay, this is nice. So, Mizzy has the white pieces, and he opens with e4. We have c5, the Sicilian defense, knight f3, and d6. So we have bishop to c4, e6, c3. Of course, the idea of c3 because first to white want to play this d4, and at the same time having this route for the bishop to escape here in case the knight comes here and start harassing the bishop. So and we see a lot of Bobby Fischer when playing e4, he always goes for this c3, and this bishop to c4, this is actually a Fischer trademark game, a trademark move, this bishop to c4. So we can see here Mizzy really has a good experience playing this e4, and also his opponent playing the Sicilian extremely well so far. So we have knight to c6, and here Mizzy continue his plan. He pushes d4. Black captures, white captures, and bishop to e7. We have bishop to e3, adding more protection to this d4 square. We have queen to c7, developing the queen, knight to c3, and a6. Of course, preparing to play b5. So white didn't allow this. He play a4, and we have knight to f6 and queen to d3. Queen to d3 is centralizing the queen, and it's a good move. Better was actually when you face the Sicilian, you always want to play this h3. You see many players play this h3 because it's, especially if you have your bishop here on e3, because this will prevent black from playing this knight on this powerful g4 square. But here Mizzy didn't play it, so black castles and white castles, and we have rook to d8. Of course, to X-raying this centralized queen on d3. So white plays rook a to d1, and knight to g4, attacking this bishop on e3, the defender of this d4 pawn. But here you can see this d4 is like maybe over defended, because I mean it's defended by the bishop and by the knight, by the queen and by the rook. So we have four pieces defending this d4 squares. It's like this d4 is made of gold. So okay. So now white pushes h3, attacking this knight, and black captures this bishop on e3. And here white capture with the pawn, actually not with the queen. So having another defender. But that allow black to play this knight on b4, attacking the queen and also attacking this pawn on b2. So we have queen to e2, of course, controlling those squares. We have b6. Sorry about that. I said the knight attacking this pawn. It was mistake. Sorry about that. So, and now we have of course here this b6 trying to develop this bishop on b7. So white try to close the center and close this diagonal on the bishop by playing d5. And here sorry about that. And here black plays e5. Now having this diagonal open for the bishop, he said, okay, you want to close this diagonal, so I will open this diagonal. We have bishop to b3, trying to maneuver this to this bishop, and also controlling those squares for the knight to jump in. I have bishop to d7. Of course, trying to control this b5 square. We have queen to f2, with the idea to the queen to come to and jump to attack the king side. We have rook a to c8 to control the c file here. And here a very nice tactic from Mizly. He captured the pawn on e5. And of course here the idea is that if you capture this knight, then you have this this d6 pawn, and if you capture with the bishop, let's say with the bishop, here you have this powerful move, queen capture on f8, that comes with a check. Of course it is control protected by the bishop. So and you have this rook open file on the f file, so it will be like really some real problem for black. So here black didn't capture the knight. Instead he played bishop to f6, attacking the knight. So now the knight now can be captured, and closes this file on the queen and the rook battery. But here the knight captured the bishop on d7. Queen captures back, and we have knight to e2, trying to bring the knight on the king's side to attack. We have rook to e8, attacking this undefended pawn, and knight to g3, defending that pawn. We have b5. White advanced to a5, and bishop to e5, attacking this knight. We have rook d to d2. rook to c7, and knight knight to f4, to h5, sorry. Trying to have some pressure here on the g7 square. We have a queen to e7 and queen to f3, and g6 attacking the knight. We have knight to f6, that comes with a check. Black capture with the bishop, queen captures back, and here not capturing the queen but instead grabbing this undefended pawn on e4. So queen captured that pawn, and white captured the pawn on the d6. That comes with an attack on this rook on c7. So we have black captured another pawn on e3. That comes with a check. King back to h1 and rook to c1. So it's like offering trade of rooks. If you capture, and here if you capture the rook on c1, then the queen will capture this rook that comes with an attack on the other rook. But white captures the rook, and queen captures back, and we have rook to f1. So the other knight jumps into attack. We have knight to d3, and here we have queen to f6. Of course, threatened to capture this pawn on f7. Black prevent this. Rook to f8. But here you see that white already has a passed pawn, and not only that, but this bishop become alive. So we have three pieces attacking this f7 pawn, and also you have this passed pawn on the sixth rank. So a lot of pressure on black here. We have h5, maybe having some room for the king. But here actually a white capture with the bishop, that comes with a check. So as planned, the king goes to h7. But here white grabs this pawn on g6, that comes with a check. King back to h6. White captured the rook on f8, that comes with a check. King captured the bishop. We have a queen to f6, that comes with a check. King back to h7. Queen to f7 check. King to h6. I mean, the king has nowhere to go. We have rook to f6 check. King to g5, and queen to g5. The only square for the king to go, h4. And now queen to e4, that comes with a check. King back to g5, and rook to g6, and that's a checkmate. So yeah, a very nice game from Mizly. Congratulations for this really nice game, and those really nice tactics, especially I mean here this really nice tactic in middle game. And you see this also this very powerful bishop always x-raying this the king side, and it only come in at handy only at the end of the game. So that was like the hero of this game for me, in my opinion. And we see this very nice tactic from Mizzy. So really well played, Mizzy, and congratulations again for this really nice game. And yeah, I really hope you guys are enjoying the game so far. And as I said, please send me your game, post the link of your games in the comment below. Looking forward to see your games. And don't forget to follow Mizzy and join his Discord server for a lot of chess information, a lot of fun as well. And I will also continue covering our exclusive tournament in the Cool and the Gang. So feel free to check out the games that has been played already and the study that is in the link on the screen. And yeah, that's it. Have a nice weekend, everyone, and I will see you again with another video, hopefully with a really nice game. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon.